Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Empire Total War here today on the channel. We're back on Darthmod. We're playing as Russia. This is episode 3. In today's episode, we have to deal with a surprise attack war by Sweden. So if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series thus far and where you want me to expand and conquer. Feel free to leave a dislike if you don't like Empire Total War, of course. So guys, in the last episode we managed to liberate the Balkans, take Greece, and peace out and get trade with the Ottomans. I said at the end of the video that I wanted to rebuild the Balkans, repair my armies, and build a colonial expedition force. But you know me and my playthroughs, that lasted for all about 10 bloody seconds until the Swedes under King Karl declare war upon me. So we've got to deal with this now. So we go north to deal with the Swedes. This does give us an opportunity to take Zenit St. Petersburg back, which will be good. So we're going to bring in Poland, Lithuania, and Denmark into this. The Sweden has no allies. They are all with Denmark, the United Provinces, and Hanover. They do have trade partners with Britain and myself and France. So let's accept this and deal with the Swedes. Now, this time around, instead of fighting like the Ottomans, the Swedes are going to have a proper Western-styled army, so we should have a couple good fights against them here today. If not, we might just try and take St. Petersburg and peace out. We'll just sort of see how well we're doing. So the trade agreement has been cancelled, but it's bloody typical, man. I was like, cool, I can finally have some colonial expedition. Nah! Bow bow! Get out of here, Simpu. Get fucked. Alright, so, dealing with the south here now. So, Istanbul is not quite happy. We still need to repair where we can in the Balkans to try and get the happiness back. Okay, so Athens is fine here for now. We'll exempt that from tax. So we've got a small army here to deal with this rebellion. We've got currently 2 full stacks in rotation in the south. But some of them are garrisoning armies more so than others. So I would like to get some more just reinforcements down here. Janissaries will be ideal, but we might just need to get a couple of guys just to hold the line there. Alright, we'll quickly deal with this small rebellion. We're still trying to flip the culture as well down here, so that's okay for now. What's the public order here? And that will be satisfactory as well, I think. Yeah. So I can move this army here. Can I move any more additional forces out? The more the merrier, really. Yeah, I can move a couple out. I need to get one inside. Okay, and we'll send you further south as well. Okay, so you know how I didn't trust the Swedes for like 15 years? Luckily, I've got this army up in the north because I nearly abandoned it. So let's see what we're working with. The Swedes do have, okay, 6 units here. They've also got a navy nearby. Carl Gustaf has a lot of forces there, a lot of cavalry. So they do have Riga in Estonia and Lithuania. Well, I guess that's Latvia, isn't it? So Finland, Sweden, Norway. Oh! What? They've taken Copenhagen? Really? How are Denmark still a thing then? How are they still a ting? I have a feeling they might have like Iceland or something, actually. Yeah. They've fled to Iceland. The Danish royal family. That's quite funny. That's cool. Wow, so they've actually done quite well, Sweden. Alright. Let's use my army here. So, we've currently got Nikai ready to go. So, 2 artillery, 1 unit of cavalry. We've got 3 line infantry and a militia unit there. We'll control A, and let's push over the border. I reckon we might be able to win this one against the Swedes, because it's mostly cavalry in a siege situation. You know what I mean? So, look, you know what? I think we got to risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the brisket, boys. Flintlock, line infantry, regiments as well. We should be alright in this. Harald Winnerstrund, more like Loserstrund. Victory! We have victory. Nikai deployed 940 and lost 369 against the mostly cavalry force. That's quite good. Wow, okay, so we've managed to take St. Petersburg. I wonder if that's opened up some... Yeah, dude, that's loaded up heaps of trade lanes. We can now trade with Prussia now officially. Whoa. No, I just want to straight up trade. I don't want to be throwing out territory and stuff. The Mughal Empire, I'm sure we can trade for now. Military alliance, Ukraine. They're going to give me Kashmir for Ukraine? That's so weird. So they don't want to do that. What about anyone else? Venice. Maybe they want trade? No. And no one else. Alright, well, do the Swedes want peace? Before that army doubles back. Peace. Utterly rejected. Oh well, so be it. Okay, we have a cavalry unit here, so we can probably... Yeah, we can kick this navy out. Yep, perfect. And get control of the port there. A small navy, nothing too crazy. And now this army's pushed further back. That might double back here with Carl Gustav. But it'll be interesting to see how the Swedes react to this. They've got more reinforcements pushing further up. But we've managed to retake St. Petersburg. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. We've had some farmland raided here in Thrace. And Hanover's been destroyed. Whom by? The Swedes! God damn, man! They are just like going nuts. Okay, we need to deal with this rebellion here. It's just some of the remnants of the Ottoman Empire there. So we'll quickly deal with them. Oh, they've actually fled further back there. Can these guys quickly deal with them? Yeah, that's got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Right, so let's move up there then. Okay, so we want to try and keep public order. So that's coming back fine. We got 4,000 here now. We can slowly try and get some more reinforcements here. That's probably our best bet. Just to keep our public order down here. We don't want to lose this recently occupied territory in the south because it's incredibly valuable to us. So, we'll keep you there. Maybe we'll just try and repair some of these guys as well. And try and push you further to the south here as well. Alright. Let's get the replenishment done. Or we could try and stop it, you know what I mean? We could turn it off and then try and build some better quality buildings to help with public order. We're kind of built up here, but it's like more so in these back regions. Yeah, so we've got a governor's mansion and a military governor's in camp. So maybe in like Bosnia, which is going to be a bit of a problem settlement due to just the religion there at the moment. So we'll probably build one there. And then we'll probably spend the rest on replenishment as well. We're also going to need some garrison armies as well at some point. Alright, so that can be there for now. I don't know if I can be bothered ferrying stuff up to the north. I don't know how the Swedes are going to... Oh, they've moved up an army into my region. Wow, okay. That's interesting. Ooh, it's a larger force as well. Do Sweden want peace? No, they don't want peace. So odd. Well, I guess we'll try and fight them on the field of battle here. We've got artillery, we've got muskets, but they have a lot of cavalry. Maybe we're better off just sort of sitting pretty, you know. Like this cavalry unit, yeah, it's kind of stuck there, so maybe you need to pull back here. Look, we can fight in a defensive fort. But I've, once again, changed my mind and opinion on replenishment here. Because we're going to probably need some funds up in the north. Just to get, if we can get like 2 more rifle units, I'll be sort of happy. So let's unclick that and we'll be able to spend about 1,000 on some new recruits. So, oh, we can't actually get them there. Okay, maybe we can just try and get some from Moscow itself. Like, another lot, or maybe like, what can we get 2 of? No. Let's get 1 lot of line infantry just to push over here and help where we can. You know, it might be better off just repairing the city instead of trying to transport that 1 unit. Because we might as well just sit pretty, wait for the Swedes to take the initiative and push up. I think that's probably our best bet. Because... we could push it, but we might want to get a small amount of repair as well. Oh, they've come out and attacked me here. Yeah, so we're going to have to fight this one because I think yeah, I can see another army here. I knew I saw it there. Right, we're going to have to make sure to do a save here. So they are fighting us. So we are defending St. Petersburg here. We've got a small garrison coming in. So they do have 3 units of fit line infantry. Oh, wow. Karl Gustav is quite a formidable commander. We are outnumbered, 600 to 82 to their 800 to 72. A lot of cavalry, though. Yeah. St. Petersburg, 190, Flintlock. Look, we should be alright. Let's fight this one on the field of battle. So we've taken St. Petersburg in quite quick succession. And now we're defending the city. You must not fear death. My lads, defy them. Defy him. And you will drive him into the enemy's ranks. Napoleon Bonaparte, French Emperor in general. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle map. I thought this was going to be a fort, maybe because it hasn't been repaired, or maybe very well there isn't a fort there. So this is going to be a little bit difficult for us. We probably want a nice flat terrain, or maybe slightly inclined like that, instead of hanging out in and around the city itself. So we'll try and make a nice front line here. We do have some deployables, and we have some caltrops as well, which we'll be able to use. So what's that do? That's just straight at the front, and then we've got a trench here. Due to the amount of cavalry, I think caltrops are probably our best bet, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so let's try and get everyone up here then, and we'll try and do this. So what's our best bet? Flat area here. We want to be able to get artillery shots off. Like, can artillery sit there? That's pretty funny if they can. No, maybe just pretty much being up over the hill here. Because we want to be able to get some good shots off as they approach. So, where's the best? So this is a not too bad of a hill. Like, I think there's a lot to work with here. So with my militia, how long? Because you can't actually, you can't actually deploy there, so that's not too bad. Putting artillery there on that encroachment, okay, because that can probably, yeah, that can be really well, because we can put like a load of something there, because we can use this to our advantage. Because what we can do is we'll put the artillery here on this, put an embankment there, and then there's no way that's getting pushed. Okay. Yeah, because they can't actually get up there, I'm positive. They can. What the fuck? But they can't. Okay, the higher up they can't, but they can go in there. Okay. That's a little bit weird, a little bit deceiving, but we'll essentially try and make a front line here. The problem is we're going to get enveloped and flanked by the enemy, and there's particularly not too much we really can do about it. So even that caltrop isn't that. I thought it'd be a whole line of caltrops, because this is make or break. If we lose this here today, we're going to have a really hard time against Sweden, and the sort of weaker tier units here. Alright, that can go like here. Try and fall that. Okay, and try and go for something like that. We don't want it too thin, because we do want to be protected by the caltrops. So be a bit more here like this. And then we'll try and angle that there. Man, oh man, this is going to be a hell of a fight here. So we'll make this small defensive position, and then we've got some guys here that we can put probably further at the back, just to rotate and hit anyone that comes up. So what have we got here now at our disposal? One lot here and another lot of axemen there. So we'll try and hold this position where we can. So defensively, I don't think this is too bad. This is a good position here. Alright, we should be able to hit anything that comes up against us. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll put my melee infantry there to quickly charge if they try and charge the embankment, because yeah, it looks like it can slightly but not overly. So let's end the deployment there and start the battle. Hold the line, brave Russians. So this is a really cool Empire battle. We've got a lot of caltrops. We've also got artillery embanked, melee infantry defending, and our general. We've got a rather strong position. Let's have a look at the pesky Swedes. So the main thing that they're going to try and do is try and rush us in envelopment. Envelop us where they can. They've got their frontline infantry. These guys are battle hardened from conquering nearby Denmark. I'm assuming they've been blooded, and obviously this commander, Gustav, rank 6, has done well against Hanover and Denmark. So let's try and speed things up. We'll allow our artillery to rain fire and death. They are attacking us at the end of the day, but I don't think there would be much of a better quality position than this. They're going to push and hopefully try and get into this kill zone. We'll enable fire at will. We just need to hold the line. Brave men of Mother Russia. Yeah, they just need to sort of hold this where they can. Defending the artillery in the flanks is key. Alright, so they're moving up here into position. And we seem to already be trying to pepper them. They're trying to flank us there as well. Artillery! Give 'em hell! Why aren't they firing? Just crickets, there we go. Right. Okay, that's now moving up. Some of my forces are a bit hidden here. Okay, they're peeling around this way. So if they get further around, we might have to sort of come even closer in. We could have corner camped, potentially. That could have been a possible target. Maybe should have in hindsight. But I haven't like corner camped in Empire in quite some time. Right, pull for this. Hit these guys at the front. Like, these guys are absolutely sitting ducks here. So just try and give everything you got. So it does look like there's a mass flank on our left hand side, so we might have to go like that just real quick, because what seems to be the case is they want to wrap around already. Yeah, they're already trying to wrap around, so we're just gonna have to make this quickly now. Yeah, continue to try and hit and bombard this. They're not hitting me. Just the way they're wrapping around. Yeah. Defensive line, men. Alright, you hold here, that's fine. Yeah, so it's a little bit lopsided, but this is as best as we're going to get. Just because of that unit hanging out there. Even they're now moving around. Where are their line infantry? Further back, coming up here through the center. There were guys here. I've lost line of sight on them. So these guys are going to have to hold here for now. I want this to be slightly thicker if we can, because it is just a little bit thin for my liking. Oh, hang on a minute. We might have sprung them here, and we have. That Swedish force is still here. And it looks like they're going to charge into caltrops as well. Some of them. Alright, hit these Swedish riflemen as they push there. So it looks like a charge is coming in here now as well. We're going to be able to hit them from the off, but we are a little bit too thin for my liking, so if the charge goes, we're gone. I'm going to have to swing my general down into this, get him stuck into the thick of it. We might be better off to go with like a canister shot here now, just to how close they are. Fire down into that. Fire into this. The generals down here now, they seem to be holding for now. So is this. We'll swing and commit you because it doesn't look like they're peeling more around just yet. Alright, try and make sure we canister shot this. This slope has massively helped us here. So send everyone in. We need to make sure this doesn't break. If they... Oh, they're fucking doing it. I was going to say, if they commit that, I'm going to be pretty pissed. Right, so we're getting some good canister shots down here, and we're actually hitting those. We're going to have to quickly get these swordsmen out here to quickly deal with this encroachment. Right, continue to hit the Swede line infantry here. And we're doing well. We're doing really well, guys. We are buckling on this flank. We're just going to have to commit everyone because we've got this flank here under control. Get over here quickly now. Quickly. General's 25, that's fine. Canister shot! Fucking rip them to pieces, please, for the love of God. Right, push here. But sir, we'll fire upon our own men. So be it. Quickly move. Right, canister shots, keep peppering, guys. Oh my God. This is typical Empire. This is what I love about it. Oh God, there's a massive charge there now. Yeah, just absolutely rip them to shreds. Bring it down, bring it down. Okay. They're hitting that. That's fine. Okay, you can now move from your position. Maybe not, actually, there's cavalry coming back. Oh, we've broken them there. Perfect. Keep the general there. Allow them to give chase, potentially even flank. Are we still getting canister shots off against them? Yep, good. God, we're actually hitting them there. It's this like, they just can't push that hill because of the slope. Okay, try and swing you around this way and here as well. God, that canister shot's doing well. Can you move to that position, please? If you can shoot down there, that'll be great. Alright, quickly now. Oh, we do have a square formation on some of them. I did see that. Okay. This was a close one. It wasn't a bad strategy with the Swedes to bring this amount. And they're retreating. Can we get one last couple of counter shots in behind? Potentially. Oh, yes! Trying to duck and weave. Alright. Our general's holding here now. We're firing the last of them there. Make sure these guys don't come back. You can push further down here now because we want to try and get those guys. You deal with this. Yeah, so they're just sort of fighting in hand-to-hand combat now. Hold this here. Maybe push against that. So probably just try and get everyone here to draw your swords, and then try and hit these Swedish units here. You try and deal for this. We're giving chase on them. That's fine. You try and hit this unit here. Try to get some quick volleys off. Quickly, men, load up. Bah. And again. You're here, General, so you can hold. That's fine. We just need to make sure this guy doesn't come back. Is there any more Swedish reinforcements? No, nothing really over there. Allow my artillery to quickly switch to a standard shot to hit that. And we've got him in a full retreat now. You might be able to get some quick shots. Man, oh man, if we didn't have this like death zone, yes, fuck yes. Gotta pat myself on the fucking back. I'm happy about that. I don't usually pull off that type of brilliance. Alright, let's continue. Oh my God. Alright. We want to try and get the general to run down some of the enemy, but we want to try and avoid those cow trops. Oh God, even one of them like is rogue. They're like, look at that, man. Like, they just love like going so close to cow trops. I just don't know why. Oh my God. Alright, pull this way. But like I said, that's why I love Empire Total War. You can get some really cool battles. Like, this was a small, nice one. We had a really good approach here. We had a slope to protect our artillery. We did noob box it a bit. We were able to move and rotate our men adequately. And let's try and speed things up. Speed things up. Alright, that's fine. A couple of guys broke there, but that's alright. We've managed to defend our small gains. And I don't think we killed the enemy general. But he's a 6-star commander who is quite massive, so... No, he's running back here. 21, we didn't get him, unfortunately. Gustav, the coward. Close victory. The harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. The triumph. Thomas Paine, British. Radical, okay. Intellectual. Okay, guys, welcome to the campaign map. We have victory here today against Karl Gustav Nikai Tesselnikov. Managed to hold the line. Wow. So let's have a look at the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. Who did most of the work? The cannons. Man, oh man. 135, 108, line infantry 151, and 149 with that. So that's a massive blow to the Swedes trying to retake St. Petersburg. But as you can remember, at the end of the day, they attacked us. We didn't attack them. I was happy to build up territory to forces to take territory in the New World. But instead, we've managed to smash the incompetent Swedes. Oh, Württemberg has been destroyed. Okay, so we've got 4,500 here now, and we still need to repair St. Petersburg and hold it, and we can get some line infantry here as well. So there is a small Swedish force here, but like I said, we're not in sort of. There's a good general there. Let's try and get some forces in Moscow, maybe. Oh no, we've got some here coming as well. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look down in the south. So what's going on here now? Seems to be alright. We could move you. The thing is, right, do I need to... should I continue to push against them? Because it is going to take, if I was to move an army up here, how many turns? Yeah, so it's already... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's going to take 10 turns to get up here. I could send an army, you know. But I also want an army to potentially... go to the old world. I want to try and I keep on saying old world. Escape the old world, go to the new. What we can do is maybe go halfway, because my navy is nearby here. So we could send this army up here with Ivan, because we might be able to grab like Estonia. That might be a good idea. So what I'll do is I'll go to Moldova firstly. We'll try and move up there. We'll try and keep an eye on this. Okay, and we'll try and sue for peace with the Swedes here now. Sweden. Hello. Peace. Rejected. Why, man? You've just like lost a massive defeat there. Let's make sure this doesn't come near us. Alright, victory again. Trait increased, plus morale, and Nikai's going further up in stats as well. Awesome stuff. Continue to replenish where we can. Okay, guys, welcome to an intern phase. Didn't expect this one. Venice has declared war upon me. They do have their border territory against me in Greece, so it looks like we've got to fight back down in Greece. Great, and they're going to call in the Italian states potentially. Benny Gono Mazzanti. Okay, Benny boy, you're about to get it. Ah! Denmark's refused. And it doesn't look like the Italian states have come in. Yeah, Denmark is basically done and dusted, to be honest. Denmark, more like Sweden. Alright. Alright, so they've pushed further into my territory, which is an annoyance. So we'll try and get some more riflemen here. We'll continue to try and get more here as well. Okay. And mostly just enemy raids there. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. What the hell was that misclick, man? Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Right, so this army now can head back. And this army can push further north. Okay, hopefully that misplay doesn't bite me in the bum too much. And they still don't want peace. Oh well. Can it actually hit St. Petersburg? No, but this can. But there is a garrison inside, and I'm getting more guys per turn. So we should be able to fight it, even if we do get attacked there. Alright, looks like we're pushing down here in Greece. Yes, they have Venice itself. Naples is currently under control of Spain. Rome, Italian states. Yeah, Venice. Oh, God, I wasn't expecting that. A little bit of a surprise attack against them. Conscript militia. Nothing too crazy, but I guess we'll get the entirety of Greece under our control. And we probably have a chance to get cotton, which I don't know if we have at all. No, we don't even have access to it. Still continuing to rage and pillage. St. Petersburg wasn't taken during the intern phase, so that's alright. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. That was raided, as I said. And Black Sam Bellamy. 28-year-old pirate Black Sam, so-called, didn't wear the white powder. Bellamy corridors clear throughout. Prince of the Pirates is here, okay. Alright, so me overextending didn't do too much damage. But that is a pain that now they're raiding that. Well, we'll continue to build up line infantry in St. Petersburg, and we'll probably try and give chase to at least this unit. We can bring that cavalry unit back around into the fold as well. And we'll continue to get some more riflemen to deal with that. Okay, what's going down here in the south? Yeah, Venice. So weird that they went and did that. Oh well, so be it. We'll swing further forces down here with the Prince. And yeah, so there's one more unit we can probably bring into the army. Yeah. They didn't have to do it, but they have. Oh, we could get hit here actually. Yeah. Oh! What? Have Austria been defeated? I was like, this doesn't look awfully like a yellowy. So Prussia, do you want a trade agreement, please? Satisfactory, sir. What about the Mughals? They don't want to get half my empire. Maybe we need to get more just relations because Austria is now fallen. Prussia. Yeah, it looks like we... Oh, they... Okay, we can't even anyway if we wanted to. Last thing I wanted to deal with the Prussians. I don't want to be dragged into this conflict in Europe, really. I want to get out. I want to expand. I want to do some colonial territory. But everything is just making me sort of stay in this godforsaken place. Alright. Okay, so we're slowly converting stuff here as well. Athens can get that off the tax rate as well. And that... Right, they can get off the non-tax rate teat, if I do say so myself. Right, so that can push here. This army was pushing north, wasn't it? Yeah, we might as well continue because the Swedes are becoming a bit of an issue. If not, we might even be able to hit, like, Estonia. Oh, we can actually push that way against them. Yeah, instead of actually going back through Russia. That might be best going this way. Alright. And do they want peace? The Swedes still? No, they're still not interested. Maybe we have to take Estonia by force. Oh, here we go. They've actually attacked us in St. Petersburg now. Torov Begtusen. 2 artillery, 2 cavalry, line infantry. Inside, we've got our 3 fresh recruits. The cavalry unit outside. And these guys. Look, I think we'll be alright. Defeat. Oh, well, that's wasted those 3 units, which is a pain, and St. Petersburg's come back onto our side. Look, you know what? My army's just out here. It's just a bit of a pain that... sometimes the auto-resolve, you just can't tell in Empire. Like, realistically, even with those cannons, that 1 unit of cavalry should have been alright there. Oh, it's a shame. It's a bit back and forth in here in the north with surprise attacks and whatnot. Right, but this army's going to be able to storm in here now and easily take it. Alright, let's do a quick save. And take it victory. Yeah, and St. Petersburg's back in our favour. It just means now that we can't rotate armies out, really, to give chase. Because once you extend that position, they fall back. That's alright. Okay, so where are we looking now? Yeah, so it looks like territory in Moscow seems to be burning, which isn't good. So we might actually have to swing around you up here. It's just a shame that we needed those reinforcements there. And we'll send... actually, just hold Moscow. You never know. They might be brazen enough to try and besiege it. Venice have some forces there on the border. Alright, but we can actually try and push the settlement now, I think. If I'm not mistaken. What? Why can't I push over the border? Oh, there's an agent there blocking it. Really? That was weird. Since when did it do that? That's some cheese right there, I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, that can hold here. Can I bring out... I might as well just bring out the entire army here, even if it's... looks a little bit likely not to rebel, because... just to sweeten those auto-resolve odds. Okay, that's alright here. And in the north is looking a lot better as well. Yeah, so the war in Sweden is still pretty back and forth. Gustav has gone like full guerrilla warfare, the fucker. And we'll try and hold that there. Right, let's deal with Venice. Yep, we should win this one. So, what even is this? Conscripts, some militia. Giuseppe Essamani. Alright. He's dead. Alright, so we've taken the entirety of Greece here now. Awesome. We'll swing this unit further back. And we'll try and bring them into the fold eventually. So, what about Venice? Peace is, please. No, they're not interested. Oh, what a weird war. They can like bypass there, and maybe even try and hit Bosnia, but no, it doesn't look likely. The Italian states will give me trade, but they require square formation, and they'll give me a payment of 1,000. I'll accept that. Any other further negotiations? No, not by the look of it. Okay guys, welcome back. I've skipped a little bit ahead, and we have another battle here today against the Swedes. We're actually going to be fighting a full stack. So, I sent my reinforcing army from the south. It eventually got there, so we're about 8 or so turns ahead. We fought a couple of minor skirmishes here and there. So we currently have Nikai here with a full stack, and the Swedes have pushed over the border in St. Petersburg and brought up a just 1.5 stacks. So that's alright, we'll probably be able to defeat that. They do have some smaller reinforcements here and there. We were able to send that reinforcing army with Ivan to take Estonia, which is good, and we can probably try and sue for peace with the Swedes after we defeat this full stack. We're still continuing with the Great Northern War. Okay, further in the south, we are getting our morale, religious conversion. We're getting this built up as well. Unfortunately, the Ottomans declared war upon me again, so we've had to quickly now move the prince to Istanbul, and this army can actually push over there, so we might actually have a crack at pushing against Ankara here today as well. So after the peace with the Ottomans, it didn't even last for that long anyway in the grand scheme of things. So we'll move this army now into Anatolia itself. So it looks like we still won't be able to have that colonial conquest just yet, but we are taking massive territory in Eastern Europe. Hungary's now been resurrected as a thing. Austria's still there. Prussia's doing quite well. We're still at war with Venice here for now. Oh, this is something I wanted to massively see. Georgia has pushed into the Middle East, taking Persia, and yeah, they're doing quite well. The Maratha Confederacy is doing well. Not really too much else is sort of going on here in the Americas either. But regardless, we'll push, I guess, continue to push into Ankara. We might be able to take Asia Minor, which would be quite big. So that fleet's come back, and that's now blocked my important trade nodes, which is a bit of a shame. So we are slowly trying to build up here in Athens and such, but we are slowly converting the territory as well. Alrighty, let's deal with the Swedes here today, and this should be the last of them, because I don't want to fight them too much longer. So let's push here against Sweden. Let's do a save. Yep, that's fine. Just in case we have a game crash. So we're coming up against Gudhalik Janssen. They've got 5 units of cavalry, 2 cannons, 6 units of line infantry, and then some pikemen as well. So we do have a lot more line infantry, and we slightly outnumber them by around about 100. We are playing with Nikai, so he's quite a good commander. But let's fight this one on the field of battle here today. Oh dear! David Garrick, British actor and theatre manager, his last words. There must be an interesting story behind that. Did you die in a play? I have no idea. Okay, guys, welcome to the battle map. Let's start the deployment now, shall we? So we got 4 cavalry as well. So let's try and match this. So it's nice and green here in St. Petersburg. We're not fighting in winter as we were before. We had a really good battle earlier in the episode against Sverdun. So we can hold that there. Look, they do have cavalry. I could try and... Sometimes it's nearly better off in Empire just to get all our cavalry together and charge and try and pick one unit, like hit it from all sides. Because these guys aren't as strong as I would like. So maybe, you know what we should do? Maybe we should just pick a flank here and make this the cavalry and we'll try and push and pierce and hit someone. Alright, so a lot of... Oh shit, I moved my line infantry back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, fixed it. Okay, so there's a lot of forests, which is a bit of a shame. So there's not going to be too many zones where we're going to be able to rain fire and death upon them. So this is potentially a good spot here that we can move one. And there's a bit of... Actually, it's not too bad. It's just that building is banging the way. So we're better off to go, even though we can't get an angle on some of them. Potentially pushing to the right here is our best bet. Alrighty, so let's have another crack at the Swedes here today. So hold the line as best you can. And my artillery's already firing. Okay, so let's try and flank with my archers. Archers? Let's try and flank with my cavalry here. So they've got a fair few on that far flank. So we are going to be able to get some shots here. So aim for that. Artillery! Try and give chase into this as well. I could triangle some of my guys if that's applicable. They're holding that position there. Because it is sometimes worth to take that angle if you can. They're getting their... Oh yeah, they've got their own artillery, haven't they? If we could somehow get there, that would be ideal. Oh, there's some there. Yeah, go, 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 go. I was going to say. Quickly now. The order's been... Yeah, so we can actually try and hit that. We might not be able to hit that other artillery, but we might be able to get them further around there. Alright, yeah, try and hit that artillery at the back and neutralize it. And we'll send 2 units to peel around and hit the 4th Regiment of Provincial Cavalry. They're now bringing back this way. Artillery, just try and fire down into that. And you just try and swing your merry way as you can. Okay, so let's try and do our best here. So what is actually here? Regiment of Horse. More horsemen there. You're getting dragged in here a bit. It's going to be a slaughter. Swing back, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. They're sort of baiting that. We're not going to be able to get that cavalry, which is a shame. Just swing around and hit this then. Make sure that's completely neutralized. So, can we sort of swing our forces around here? That's not too bad to try and hold. They're putting a lot of cavalry on that far flank. So try and hit it actually if you want. Don't let it get too much of a better quality position. The tree line is a bit of the problem here. We're smashing this cavalry unit here that we're committing against. But they've sort of pulled back down and around into the forest there. We'll just sort of sit where we can. Oh! We've managed to kill an enemy general. Oh, that's a good shot there. Fire into that. Okay, that's now run away. Run away. There's no way we're going to hit that artillery, so maybe just try and bombard it there. They're getting some good shots off against us. Cavalry, there's a lot on that flank. Okay, there's only 2 remaining now, so maybe try and fully... Oh, what? Yeah, so try and fully commit around the back there, please. Okay. Should we try and push to an advanced position? A couple of bouncing shots there. That's what I'm trying to see. Yeah, because that's like really ambitious trying to hit anything into that. There seems to be a unit coming closer up. Oh, they are charging cavalry around my flank here. So it's probably actually just form square. Yeah, that's what you should have done a lot earlier. Meanwhile, try and get everyone to hold there. Alright, continue to hit this. Let's just sort of slow things down a bit. So, they are moving a regiment of horse further up here. Right, what I'm going to have to do is massively get this around, because essentially all of this to about there isn't really doing anything. So, you need to move to at least this position. And then what I need to do is make sure this gets halted, and this continues to put pressure on. We've got these cavalry units at the back here, which probably can do something. So, yeah, try and go for this, try and go for that. And just try and pin down this cavalry as you sort of pin this way. So, quickly now, we'll try and get a charge off against them. Yeah, they've even swung a different formation here. So that charge against them didn't do too well. So try and hold this flank. Another charge is going to come in. Try and hit their line infantry there. We're going to try and pepper anything that comes near us. They have charged my front line there, but that's alright. And these guys, everyone needs to be absolutely hauling ass. How did that charge go in the end? That charge needs to be here. Okay. So it seems like that cavalry charged that, but this never actually hit that artillery. Let's come in here. We need to make sure we get back to that front line, because these guys need to be rapidly going. Okay, our artillery's here holding. Continue to fire into this. Make sure that doesn't come back. My cavalry's gone to theirs. Poor bastards. Alright. At least to make sure this artillery doesn't come back. Alright, peel out of here if you can. Okay, how well are we doing here? Whoa, why are they moving up? What the fuck? Alright, move here then. Or get out of your formation where you can. Maybe they're stuck there. Anyway, go like that, please. Eventually, I want you to get a... Yeah. Now you're gonna do it, I think. Alright, that's fine. Continue to bomb and hit this. Okay, we've gotten to a better position here now. And we're just waiting for these reinforcements to fall up. But my cavalry has probably been shod to shit in this one, I'm not gonna lie. We've knocked out their artillery. Their pikes are coming in. You've got to get out of that big time. So it does look like one unit might try and push up here. Fire at this. Seeing the close proximity of it, we're probably better off just to go with a canister shot against them. And it's pikes at the end of the day. So they're going to go for a quick pike charge here. And we'll try and rain through our canister shots against them. We're going to take about a few of them. Quickly, man. Give them hell. We might be able to rout these pikes before they actually get to us. Okay. My cavalry has somehow managed to hold there. Okay, form to this position. Still holding. Cavalry coming up. There seems to be a unit somehow making their way through there. Still continuing to hold this position firm. Okay. Wait for the second line to come up here. Alright, there's going to be a massive murder in this forest. Okay, pushing further back here, and we've actually won against the Swedish cavalry, so you need to get out of here because you've drawn a lot of guys there away. Okay, that second guy hasn't come up yet, so switch back. Oh, he might come in. Switch to standard. Right, we haven't had this other artillery piece actually even shooting at all for quite some time. You might be able to hit something like that up and over. That's not going to be in range. They're holding there now for fine. Look, what I think I might do now is just try and get my cavalry out of here. Adios. Try and get them, like, real far back. You want to try and get them probably around our front line. Okay, so they're still doing their thing where they're pushing sort of one by one. Right, we need to push this artillery because it's really just sitting back and hitting us now. That unit is still coming in. So try and push to this position at least. We're still dealing with this unit down in here. So let's try and focus it and make sure it doesn't come back. So allow these guys to push the flank. Get everyone to charge. And cavalry wise, we can swing them back like further this way. Okay. Probably just try and hit that now, actually. Yeah, just try and get some volleys off. Artillery! Yeah, no, let's go with the standard shot. Okay, so... Oh, there seems to be a bit of a flank here, so try and respond to it. We want to try and make sure this guy... What is this? The 4th Swedish Regiment of Foot. It's actually holding really well. This one here as well. Oh, looks like we'll just draw our swords and get stuck in because they seem to be wanting to fight us there. Alright, I'm going to get these guys to draw... Actually, there's... Yeah, I'm going to get you to draw your swords and try and push that artillery bunker. That can be pushed here. And what I'll do for you guys is try and swing you here as well. I continue to fire into something like that. You can continue to fire something like this. My cavalry is now pushing this way. So try and move up here quickly. I pulled my cavalry this way to sort of protect them, but they're nearly just getting into that line of sight. So what's happened here, there is a Swedish regiment unit, which is kind of hiding a bit. So try and make sure we hit that. Push the bunker and get rid of the artillery. Push it, man! Bayonets at the ready! And there goes the Swedish artillery. Awesome. Alright, try and push this here. You asked for this, Sweden, I didn't. Alright, hit the 6th Regiment of Foot here. Fire, rip them to pieces, lads. Okay, and there's 3 more further at the back. Continue, allow you to give chase. And we're just smashing this unit that's been hanging out in the trees for quite some time. Okay. That has been taken. Draw bayonets. Push for this. Get everyone here to advance to about there. Okay. 3 units against 1. Line infantry will be right here. Could cheekily push like this if you want to, really. Just so we're getting a bit of effect. Push this here. Alright, you're nearly into position here now. Push for that. And hit this. So we get some better quality angles here. Nearly a bit of a way from there. They're advancing their position. With that push of the bunker, we can still give chase to them. Alright, we need to wipe out the 6th Regiment of Foot, and then there's 3 more further at the back. So we'll allow those guys to continue, and what we'll do is we'll grab everyone here, bar you, to continue upon your excellent initiative and push to the 2nd hill there, while you push after this. Okay, as they're in such close proximity there, I might even try and get some fire. 104, they still seem to be holding out. We've got the 2nd Regiment of Foot for the Russian Empire, the 24th and the 40th, firing at will. And then we've still got the 8th and some pikes and the 15th of the Swedes. Right, once we push into the field, we'll be able to continue on the initiative. So this will be the 2nd battle for St. Petersburg, and I reckon after this, we could definitely try and sue for peace with Sweden. I don't know how long it's going to last, because my pieces don't tend to. Alright, you've actually... Yeah, I think these units aren't coming back, so... You've actually pushed to a really good position here. And we'll try and deal with them. They are still holding on here. They're doing quite well. Let's move up my general, just for additional support. Okay, and... They're still not in range. They seem to be pulling further back. I still want to continue to give chase, so let's move up. Ah, finally! We've broken the 6th Regiment of Foot. We're trying to give chase on the rest. We'll allow 1 here. And the rest will push up. So it looks like they're going to try and stand and fight. Hit them here then. Come on guys, get some shots off against them. We're pushing them back into the city. They're going to hold here. Hit the pikes. Because they're the ones that are probably going to rout a lot quicker. I don't know if we're going to get any further artillery support. Maybe. Just halt and enable fire at will. Halt, enable fire at will to cancel any previous orders I had. Alright, the 15th's holding here. You hold this. Push further up here, please. They're going to charge me. They're pull back. They were just keen to probably drag those pikes in a bit, to be honest. Alright. Oh, looks like they've come back. Maybe just charge them out. And maybe send in the cavalry around the back. Hold that because they're targeting us there. While you guys continue to hammer into this. Hit that back tier unit to get that overlapping run. Alright, we'll charge into this head on because we're going to get cavalry support around the back. Even though there's not as many, only 68 charging. Once our cavalry comes in. Alright, looks like we're going to have victory here today. Against the Swedes. Against Sweden. They're holding there. Oh, they even broke anyway because of that charge. I don't know the accuracy. I'd imagine the Swedes probably have better quality Western variants of rifles and equipment and stuff. Oh, we're still using pretty crude rifles. But we would have got good equipment from the Balkans. Alright. That last unit is still holding on here. And this as well. Push. Oh, they're pikes. They're not going to particularly work. So let's just continue. Alright. You got to give it to the Swedes. They're really dragging it tooth and nail. They're fighting to the last man. Get these guys to halt though. They're in a retreat now. And hopefully them as well. Alright, let's speed things up. Because they're surely gone now. Yep, victory. We've got them. Oh, thank the gods. Alright. Try and hit them where we can. And we'll swing in adequate cavalry as well. So probably just get on my infantry to draw their swords. Even though they could potentially get some shots off. The thing is, what I'm also worried about is friendly fire from artillery and rifles. So what we'll do is we'll commit the cavalry to running down units. Phew! That was a good one. It was a bit of a close one. The battlefield didn't help. What? Didn't I tell you to, like... Christ, man. Like, do you want to get the enemy the general killed? Anyway, the point I was trying to make before was that in the last battle we had in today's video, it was a lot more favourable, the terrain. This was quite thick and forestry somewhat. Alright, let's end that one there. Let's quit. A close victory. Who overcomes by force, hath overcome by half his foe. John Milton, English poet. Fan bloody tastic. Okay guys, welcome to the campaign map. So Nikki managed to defeat Good Janssen. We deployed 1,819 and lost 514. The Sveden deployed 1,728 and lost 1.5k. Looking at the kills, what did most of the work? Line Infantry 138, Horse Regiment 124. How well did our cannons do? Whoa, 223. Cannons 93. They weren't as sort of prolific as they were in the previous fight, but we have managed to throw back that army. So I would like to give chase, but there does seem to be some more units here hanging about. So I'm curious because what's here? There's another unit there. If they rally up, they're going to have another crack against us. So we'll chuck a quick save and then we'll try and sue for some peace. We do have an option of potentially like pushing them to Finland, because then that creates a massive buffer zone against them. Hanover, Denmark, because usually they can actually muster a force and get to St. Petersburg quite quickly. We might, at this point, we might as well just keep pushing them to Finland, because we're already a little bit too deep. I've got forces up here now. We might do that and then try and sue for peace with them. But that's a really good result. We've managed to smash two massive armies up in the north against them. Right, we'll try and push you down here. We might be able to take Ankara as well. So what I'll do is we'll give it one more intern phase, see how the Swedes react further, and we'll have a crack against the Ottomans again. But I'm blown away that the Ottomans declare war on me. Those bastards. Those bastard dogs. Okay guys, welcome to the top of the turn. The building has been sabotaged. That is fine. Where did that Swedish force go? It's actually fled further this way, heading closer towards Lithuania. Vilnius, by the look of it. Alright, we'll try and quickly, rapidly hit this unit here. Finish them off. Alright, fall back to St. Petersburg. Okay, can we actually go out and hit that? Oh, we might be in range, actually. Yeah, let's go do it. We might even be able to get some... Oh, maybe not. No, we're not going to be able to hit that, unfortunately. Oh, we're just out of range. That's a bit of a shame. Alright, we'll try repair where we can somewhat. And even those quick forces. Okay, Venice, peace with me, please. Because they're just quite annoying to have as an enemy. No, you will rule the day. They still do not want peace. Okay, so it's because they've got quite a large navy here, which I'm worried about. Okay, no interventions coming from the north. The Ottomans still have a full army here, and we might be able to take as well Anatolia in a quick sweep here, because... Are you kidding me, man? We're going to be able to take Ankara. Like, what? And when we get the entire province, we can actually see here as well. Plus 2 morale in battles, and we managed to take Anatolia. I didn't even want Anatolia. I've been so just like sitting back and hitting everyone on the counter attack and break. I've been like pushing so far where I don't even want to. It's just quite funny. So there is an army here, but they've pushed further back here. The Ottomans are just fools, I think. So now we have Ankara, of all cities under our control. That's crack up, man. Alright, what's going down here in Jerusalem? And they have a small army. So, do you want peace? The Ottoman Empire? Peace, do you want it? For a trade agreement? Please, don't attack us! You can have Ankara! It's like they're deliberately throwing. Oh my god. That's an absolute shambles, that is. So we've taken Ankara here today. Oh my god. Please don't hurt us. Oh my god, the Ottomans. You gotta love them. So Ankara now burns and we have a peace in Asia. Awesome. Alright, we'll try and hold Istanbul here as well. Alright, yeah, I think we might even try and take Finland. It's going to take quite a long time to get there, but it's a good buffer zone. I think instead of piecing out, holding these two territories here, it might be better off just to push to Finland, because I think that's a better quality defensive position, these two pincer points, I think, rather than sitting back here. But, you never know. Let me know in the comments, guys, as well, feedback and suggestions for the series. Support it if you want to see more episodes. Leaving a like and subscribing really does help out the channel. So I would appreciate it. George has done quite well here, pushing through the east. I want to try and take some ground. Oh, yeah. Going to war against the Mughals might be a smart play. And taking those pirates of the Caribbean territory. Oh, that's a shame. Texas fell to the Spanish. But Georgia, Kentucky are still under the control of the Indians there, and there's some territory up in the north as well that we can go deal with. So unfortunately I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.